Hello everyone, welcome to my channel video. Both Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers achieved a major landmark as 2025 was coming to a close. After playing only 13 games in the WNBA, Clark made an awaited return to basketball at the Team USA camp. In the case of Bueckers, the selection was a prize for her exceptional 2025 season, which included all WNBA selection and Rookie of the Year honors. While some veterans might see this young blood as competition, Chelsea Gray sees it like an opportunity as the team prepares for FIBA World Cup. Gray has been the core of Team USA since her first inclusion in 2018. Gray was a part of the team that won gold in Tokyo and then again in Paris last year. She had 1.3 points, 1.2 rebounds, and a team-high 5.2 assists in 14.3 minutes per game in 2024. Gray is the ultimate veteran with experience at the biggest stage. In 2026, she is high on confidence as well after winning the WNBA title. Still, Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark act as inspiration rather than a threat. There's some new things. Paige did a little like in and out and like a hook layup in practice. And I was like, I'm going to try that and I'm going to add that to bag. Gray said on Sports Illustrated's Around the W. We talk about Caitlin's range and being able to do that off the dribble. So I want to get better off the dribble. Those are the few things. Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark remain two of the best players in the W despite spending very little time playing it. Clark was drafted number 1 in 2024 and averaged 19.2 points and 8.4 assists per game while shooting 34.4% from three. However, it's a range and the ability to create her own shot that are very unique. She shot 17 threes from beyond 30 feet and made 66.9% of her field goals unassisted. By comparison, Chelsea requires a creator like Jewell Loyd, Jackie Young, or even Aya Wilson to feed her, making 52.1% of her 2025 field goals assisted. That breakout performance on Unrivaled Season 2 Day 1 wasn't a coincidence. It reflected everything she's picked up from the next wave of stars. She shot 17 threes from beyond 30 feet and made 66.9% of her field goals unassisted. By comparison, Chelsea requires a creator like Jewell Loyd, Jackie Young, or even Aya Wilson to feed her, making 52.1% of her 2025 field goals assisted. That breakout performance on Unrivaled Season 2 Day 1 wasn't a coincidence. It reflected everything she's picked up from the next wave of stars. Chelsea Gray's mentorship will be critical in developing Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. Playing for the national team is completely different compared to college or the WNBA franchise. The players play together for a short while under a coach who can completely influence ideas. There is not much time to build chemistry, and you can't rely on talent alone to get through. In this different dynamic, the influence of Chelsea Gray will help Sue Bird and Carol Lawson figure out the best way to use Bueckers and Clark. The 2-point guards already impressed at the camp in Duke University. She's a terrific player, really locked in and focused, Lawson said about Clark. I thought she looked good on both ends, and I thought that she hadn't missed a beat. Paige Bueckers was also eager to learn in the presence of players like Gray. To continue to just be a sponge and to soak it up, Bueckers said, "This is where you aspire to be as a basketball player at the highest level. Ideally, Lawson and Bird will want Clark and Bueckers to play together in the playing five once this generation of Team USA moves on. In their bid to develop the two and make the most of their talent together, the current point guard, Gray, will be very important. Lawson hasn't worked with either player before, and Bird is still settling into the director role. The side will get a chance to experiment at the qualifiers in March. The games against Spain, Italy, New Zealand, Puerto Rico, and Senegal are a platform for contenders like Clark and Bueckers to make their case for inclusion at the main event in Germany. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time,